What is going on, people? We are Tottenham TV here, back again with another live watch along for you guys. Are there 2 in 1 day? Who could have thought it?
Come
2
on.
for the price of 1. Joining me for today's watch along. You had Ben earlier, but now Amir is in the house. Ben is at the game. He's made the way to Luton after watching the game earlier against Wickham. Amir, how are we doing today? How are we feeling ahead of the game?
Do you know what? I really love pre-season. You get a chance to have a look at some players that you wouldn't really get a chance to see during the season. And I'm really looking forward to seeing players like Mikey Moore get some minutes. Our new boy, Mohamed Kudus, it's going to be fantastic to see him play. We saw some flashes in the previous game, which I really, really liked. Get some energy back into those players' legs, get them fit, get them ready for the season ahead. It should be a nice game to see, really. Hopefully we can be creative, create a lot of chances, and for me the result doesn't really matter too much. It's more that everyone just comes out unscathed, really. We don't. The worst thing that can happen is you pick up an injury.
Having said that, apparently Dominic Solanke misses out today due to a precaution with a minor ankle injury. Let's hope that's all right. We have heard, how many times we heard, it's just a knock and then he's out for 3 months. We've heard that.
But isn't it a different medical team in now?
It is, and hopefully they know what they're doing a bit more.
Well, you'd hope so. On
screen, you can see the lineup. You got today's team. Vicario in goal, Jed Spence, Kevin Dancer, Mickey van der Ven and Destiny Doggy in the back line. Archie Gray and Yves Bissouma in midfield with Brennan Johnson, Kudus, Mikey Moore and Tell up front. Now, we've kind of made a stab at how that front line is going to kind of line up. We're not exactly sure how it is going to how it's going to be set up. I've gone for Brennan on the right, Mikey Moore on the left, Kudus in the 10 and Tell up front. It could really be any kind of permutation of that. Could be very fluid. What do you think is going to be the setup of that front line?
I think there's a chance that Johnson could be playing up top, and you might have Kudus on the right hand side, and then you could have Mikey Moore on the left, and maybe Tell in the 10. Or you could switch Tell and Kudus in that as well. You never know. It really is. It's going to be interesting to see what Frank thinks with regards to this one.
Yeah, I think they could all play in all different positions, which is quite exciting. Some people in the comments, George is saying, fix your predicted lineup. I think Mikey Moore in the 10, Kudus on the right, and Brennan on the left.
Okay.
Casper says Mikey as a 10, Tell on the left, Kudus on the right, and Brennan up front. Yeah, it could be anything. It's very, very exciting. Apparently Josh Keeley starts in goal for Luton, making his debut for Luton. So good luck to Josh Keeley.
Yeah, hope he does well. Good keeper, very, very good keeper.
Yeah, and I'm kind of unhappy to lose him, to be honest. For such a cheap price, I do wish him all the best. But no Kota Takai hasn't made an appearance in any of the pre-season games now. Why? What do we think that is? Do we think he's just bedding in? He's just getting up to speed with a new kind of environment. But you would have thought these are the games where you allow him to kind of make the mistakes.
Yeah, I mean, I would have liked to seen him in there, to be honest with you. You never know. It could be something. It could be a little niggle as well, similar to Solanke. It could be anything really at this stage. But I do hope we've still got quite a few more games to come pre-season. So hopefully we will get a chance to see him. We've got a huge squad at the moment, so there are some players that won't be able to play and get minutes. And it is all about how Frank can actually manage that, and there's still a lot of movements to happen in the window. I think we haven't even seen any really outgoings yet. There's going to be some loans for a few players as well, so it's going to be interesting to see.
Apparently someone in the comments saying that Takai picked up an injury in training, so maybe that's got something to do with it.
Could be.
We'll have to wait and see. I think did you watch the game earlier?
No, I couldn't catch it. No, I didn't catch the earlier one.
Yeah, a 2-2 draw, but we had Sarr in the number 10 in that game. Different kind of positions for a few different players. It wasn't the best performance. But I think in this one, apparently on Spurs Play, the comments are saying, Malware is saying, sorry, not Malware, Davo is saying on Spurs Play they have Mikey Moore on the left and Tell in the 9, which is what I've predicted. So maybe I've got it right. We'll have to wait and see. Who are you most looking forward to in this game? Tell, are we going to see a new Tell under Thomas Frank? That's a big question. Signing him for £30 million. Didn't exactly set the world alight in his 6 months here. But, when we signed him in January, it was seen as quite a coup, wasn't it? He was known as a very highly rated young player in Europe. For one reason or another, he maybe didn't show his best in those 6 months he was at Tottenham. But interestingly, Tell admitted he didn't even speak to Frank before signing. So it must have been a club signing. So what does that mean? Does that mean it's not Frank's decision, or do you think we wouldn't have done it without Frank's sign-off?
It's a tricky one, isn't it? These are always the kind of things that go on behind closed doors, and we don't quite know what the story is. My hope would be that Frank, he wants Tell to be part of it, and for me, I'm happy to have him on board. Really, I think it's fantastic that he's joined. I think he shows the right attitude, his passion for the game. Yes, he lacked a little bit of quality in some of the performances last season, but the team wasn't doing well at all in the league. So you can't all put it on the young guy's shoulders. And I think the talent is there, the raw talent, from what I saw of him at Bayern Munich as well. The raw talent is there. It's can Frank fit him into a system that will allow his kind of abilities to flourish? And he's very good at taking on his man and finding a player in the box. So let's see it'd be very interesting to see what he can do today. But really, it's all eyes on Mikey Moore for me, because that kid is so full of talent. And I really want to see what he can do in this one against Luton.
Yeah, a lot of talk about him going on loan. So be interesting to see how he performs today. If there is interest, apparently his camp is pushing for a loan for more regular minutes, which I understand, because the first half of last season he was getting a lot of game time in Europa League and things, and then he got injuries, and then in the second half of the season players came back and there wasn't as much opportunity for him, especially in Europa League when the games got more and more important. We couldn't really trust him as much. So for the last few months he wasn't playing too much. So for his development, it might be the best for him to go to a team like an Ajax. They're going to play attacking football. They're going to develop him. So a move like that would be very intriguing. I think a few players I want to put a spotlight on. I think Archie Gray, first starting midfield for Frank. First look at him under Frank. Frank wanted him at Brentford. So really intrigued to see how he performs today in midfield, and how Frank gets him playing. And Mo Kudus, his first start. Potential. We'll have to wait and see if he's out wide or he's in the 10. But I think him is going to be a really exciting player for Tottenham, and I'm really intrigued to see where he plays today. And I think he was so exciting that debut against Reading. I want to see what he's all about today. Where would you like to see him out wide or in the 10?
I'd like to see him out wide. I think that's where he's best. His abilities to run at players and take people on there is unrivaled, really. I want to see him out wide. I'd prefer, someone else to step in there into the 10. And if Moore feels comfortable in the 10, why not slot him in there?
Yeah, it's going to be really intriguing. We'll keep you updated as the teams are about to come out the tunnel. Good crowd at Kenilworth Road. Big difference between the game earlier. Wales played behind closed doors and there was no crowd whatsoever. Frank obviously taking charge of both games. If you obviously before you missed it, but the players who were playing here were watching on the side of the game.
Interesting.
Before this game, before making the trip to Luton. Obviously, it's not too far away. George Orton says, by the way, lads, We Are Tottenham TV, your watch-along lineup is goated. So maybe we've got it right. Big up to George Orton. What's your score prediction then, Amir? What are the results going to be today?
I'll go with a 3-1 Spurs. Come on.
3-1?
Yeah, 3-1 Spurs.
No,
a nice
no clean sheet?
comfortable win. Nah, come on. This is, things carry over. Just because, so we've had a change of manager doesn't mean that, it's all change. I think we still will concede a goal here, potentially.
I'm gonna go 2-0 again. Another 2-0 victory.
2-0?
Yeah, 2-0.
That'd
solid.
be good. That'd
away
be good.
from home.
That'd be good.
Hopefully creating chances. Yeah, I'm going to go 2-0. Yeah, I'm just checking. Let me just check the stream because I've got... Oh, no, they're coming out. Yeah. Because I was worried it wasn't live. But it is. And, Jamie Donnelly. What?
That's strange.
Have they made a change?
Yeah, it looks like it. Donnelly was definitely there.
Donnelly just came out?
Yeah, Donnelly was there.
He wasn't in the lineup announced. So who's he replaced? Anyone in the chat? I don't see Kudus. Do I see? Oh no, I do see Kudus.
Kudus was there. Was Johnson
I see more.
there?
I saw. I don't see. Do I see Johnson?
Was it Johnson's been replaced?
Jamie Donnelly's there. Who is how the lineups keep changing, man. The one against Reading, Kinski came in last minute. The one earlier, Bentancur left out last minute, and Abbott played. So. Was it Tell? No, Tell's there. Moore's there. I think it might be Johnson,
I think it was Johnson.
Yeah. No, Brennan's there. Oh, Moore. Someone said he replaced Mikey Moore, but I saw Moore.
Yeah, we saw Moore come out. There's Archie Gray.
I'm confused. Danso, Spence. So Brennan's there. Kudus is there. Moore is there. Tell. So the front four are all there. Oh, a doggy. I don't see a doggy.
Oh, yeah, Udoggy's not there. So it will be Archie Gray then playing in Udoggy's place.
Unless Donnelly goes to left back like he did last season.
Maybe. Could be.
He replaced Mikey. Someone said, no, Mikey's there.
Mikey's there as well. Very strange.
This is an early spanner of the world. So, yeah, someone says it's Udoggy. I don't see Udoggy.
No, Udoggy wasn't there.
This is so strange. So what? Who's going to go left back? I'm guessing because I think Donnelly's played there before. So, very strange. Yeah, George says Udoki wasn't there, so it looks like a last-minute replacement.
I'm glad because you know what, Donnelly's a player who I think has got a very, very bright future ahead of him.
I like the look of him against Reading as well.
Fantastic, honestly.
Yeah, I really like him. And I think he's one. Davo says Donnelly at left back would be interesting. Well, he played left back, hasn't he? He's done it before. I think him in midfield, I don't know, Basuma, Donnelly and Kudus as 2 10s potentially. I don't know. I think maybe he's more likely to be a left back. Maybe a doggy's picked up the illness that Bentancur had. Yes, I know the lineup graphic says Reading. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about that. Unfortunately, with the provider, we don't have. It doesn't have coverage of the Luton game, so we have to use the one from last week. So let's see what they've got here. So there's the lineup on the screen says a doggy, but we know a doggy's not playing. They've got Kudus. Yeah, they've got what we had. Moore left, Johnson right, Kudus 10, Tell up front. That's exactly what we predicted. Kinski, Yang, Yamin Hyuk, Lancashire, Donnelly, Scarlett, Devine, Oluseyi, Russell Denny, Keimer, Tim Byfield and Rosewell. What's interesting is Oluseyi played 15 minutes in the earlier game.
Wow.
So could be playing 2 games in a day for Oluseyi.
Well, look, as long as it's not overdoing it in terms of...
That's only 15 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. So that's fine. Why not? Why not? As long as, the training, when you're going from hot to cold, you're making sure the muscles and everything's running properly, then it's not a problem for them. These guys are, elite athletes.
Okay, so what I can see at the moment... Did we confuse Kudus and Biss? Oh, no. No, Kudus and Biss is there. Biss and Kudus are both there. What I can see at the moment, interestingly... Kudus seems to be set up on the right, Moore in the centre, and Brendan on the left. Maybe George was right. We have kicked off. So Donnelly's left back. Donnelly is left back. He's set up there. Here's Vicario at the moment to Van der Ven. Back to Vicario. Out wide to Danso. He's gone down the line to Kudus, who picks up, giving the ball away straight away with a loose touch. Here at Kenilworth Road.
It's a proper old school stadium, isn't it?
They've got the way you enter the pitch is through people's back gardens and things. So for Luton, just run through their lineup quickly. Keeley in goal, Walters, Makosa, Anderson, and Naismith in the back line. Ali and Lovic with Saville, Clark, Baptiste, and Naki Wells up front. So ball into the box, cleared away by Mickey van der Ven. Now here's Basuma in the centre. So Brennan does look like to be on the left. So George called it right. He said this is what it would be. Here's Johnson on the left, streaming down. Sorry, the stream was a bit choppy. Donnelly couldn't win, so Johnson couldn't quite get past the defender.
We've not seen too much of Johnson on the left, so this is a bit of a surprise to me.
So at the moment, yeah, Johnson on the left, Mikey Moore on the 10, Kudus on the right, and Tell up front. That's what it looks like at the moment. Interesting. Yeah, very interesting. Well, it was funny because we were saying Frank likes to play his wingers in inverted, cutting inside. And Brennan obviously has favoured the right-hand side, but he wanted Brennan at Brentford. And that was probably to play on the left. Oh, Basuma.
Can't lose the ball there, Biss.
Foul.
That's a soft one.
Someone says no, Brennan up front. No, I don't think so. I think he's on the left. Here's Donnelly out wide to... Yeah, Brennan's definitely on the left. Brennan left wing. This is what I was saying to Ben earlier. I think he's playing. Oh, Spence nearly gives it away. Gives it to Gray though.
Trying to press us. The ball over the top needs to be on sometimes.
I think this is pre-season, right? So Frank is just trying new things. You know, one game he's going to have Brennan on the right, Brennan on the left. Like try different players in different positions to see what works. Oh, ball in the box from Brennan over Tell's head. It's going to fall to Kudus at the back post.
Like you said, that's what pre-season's all about, Sim. So you know, let's see
down
beautiful
the
play.
Line, cuts to the back post and away. But that's also because, you know, Frank's new in a job and he needs to work out these players for himself. He has to see it for himself where these players fit best for him. So, like, obviously we see Spurs play in certain positions and we make judgments off it. But at the end of the day, it's just Frank testing things, isn't it? And seeing what works, what doesn't work. And so that's why I think we're seeing players popping up in different positions so far in pre-season. Here is Van der Ven. To Brennan, down the line to Donnelly. And Donnelly couldn't pick up the ball. Here's Van der Ven, who picks up the ball high up the pitch to Basuma.
Hopefully this system won't, have Mickey stretching his hamstrings too much, running back all the time.
That's the hope.
Because we need him fit all season. You know, a player like him, if you can keep him fit for 90-95% of the season, he's going to be amazing for you, you know.
Exactly. It's so much better when he's there. Oh. It's such an advantage. Here he is. Van der Ven to Brennan. To Donnelly. 1-2. Here's Brennan now. Early cross on his left foot, but Josh Keeley comes and claims. But it's interesting. Brennan's looking to get on the ball a lot, isn't he? And try get beyond his defender. Try get some crosses in early on.
The thing is, with putting in those kind of balls, you want someone like a Dom Solanke in there. You know, you want someone who's good in the air, who can beat his man.
Donnelly.
I don't know if Tell's that kind of, striker.
Oh, Tell nearly nicking it off the Luton defender. Just about evades it. Here come Luton now on the left-hand side. It's Naismith down the line. Ali. Lonvik. To Naismith, and he's giving it away. Spence now has it. Trying to dribble as well. Trouble. He's looking. They're trying to catch him, Ali. But he plays it down the line to Gray. And Gray now twists brilliantly and chips it into... Oh, it's brilliant from Gray into Tell. And Tell to Kudus, and Kudus takes it past one. And he goes for an early switch. Brilliant switch to Johnson. Johnson's on the left-hand side now. Oh, Johnson into the box, cuts back and wins a corner. Off Walters.
A lot's coming down this left-hand side with Johnson, eh?
He's finding good spaces. Corner to Spurs. No Vuskovic, unfortunately. Played in the earlier game.
What a player he is, Sim. What a player. I think
I
he's
know,
going straight to the top.
Such an exciting talent. The guy plays beyond, like a talent beyond his years as well.
Way beyond his years. Way beyond.
All right, here's a corner. Tell to take.
Good
Swings
ball
it
in.
Oh, it's just
Ooh.
headed at the near post. Another corner over the bar.
That's what you want, though. Great ball in by Tell.
I think it's another corner, isn't it?
Yeah. Looked like it.
I think I just saw Shaw Butler in the crowd starting a chant. Yeah, here's Matisse Tell. Another one at the near post. Oh, Keely's forced to punch it. He was forced back. He was backpedaling. And Luton get it clear. Spence going to grab this and plays it back to Vicario. Here's Vicario now. Looks for a long ball. Looks for a good ball over the top to Kudus. Great ball from Vicario. Kudus takes
Lovely
it down.
touch.
Good touch. He's turning. Can't wriggle away from the defender. Naismith gets it back to Gray. And Tottenham retain possession. Maybe Kudus could have felt he could have done a bit more with that. Here's Danso to Mikey Moore. Danso. Now Basuma. Can he turn? Here's Van der Ven. Danso. Spence.
Who's going to unlock their defence in this one? That's the question.
Donnelly. Back in.
From left back?
Yeah, why not?
Maybe.
Here's Tell on the left, picking up on the left-hand side now, Tell. Tries to dribble past his man, doesn't quite do it successfully. And Baptiste now for Luton, but his pass is all the way to Vicario. Now Van der Ven picks up the ball off Vicario to Basuma. He's looking forward for a pass, nothing on, so he gives it off to Danso.
What do you think of Danso, Sim?
I like Danso.
Yeah?
I think he's good. I don't think... Look, I think Danso's a good centre-back, and I think he's good as a squad option. I don't think he's ever going to be our number one choice, to be honest. I don't know if he's ever going to be good enough. I feel like he's 26, which is... I'm not saying he's old, but it's not like he's a young... So old. So he's things like that. Just gave the ball away sloppily. I feel like on the ball, he's too rushed. He's not composed. Like, I see Vuskovic, he's so much more composed than Danso, and he's like 7 years younger than him. I feel like Danso... The thing is, he's good on the ball. It's a weird one. He's comfortable being on the ball. He's not like he's panicking, but he just rushes things. He rushes himself to make decisions. And I think his weight of pass can sometimes... But the thing is, I think the difference between him and someone like Dragoshin is, I feel like Dragoshin hates being on the ball and like doesn't like enjoy it. I feel like Danso actually, like, he's asking for it. He likes it, but he just rushes when he's on it too much. But I don't think it's because he's uncomfortable or stuff like that. Maybe it's just like a composure thing. He lacks a bit of composure.
Is that something, though, that can be worked on in training? Something that could improve?
So. But he's 26 now. It's not like he should really be. I'm not saying he has to be the perfect player. I'm just saying those are things that you should at that age. Or is Kudus going to keep that in? He does brilliantly from Kudus. Take him on. He's got Tell on his support.
Finish!
Kudus,
off the line!
Oh, sorry. I think that was Kudus. I think Tell was the one holding on, because I think he played it through to Kudus.
Good clearance,
Kudus
though.
Gets it beyond the keeper, but it was off the line. Really good breakaway. Brilliant ball from Vicario. Brilliant ball. Here's Van der Ven. Johnson. Poor pass. So Tell it was, holding up the ball. Brilliant play. Lovely pass into Kudus as well. And Kudus, I don't know if he was squaring it to Johnson or if he was finishing it.
Surely that was a shot. Surely.
But it was off the line either way.
Very good link-up play by the two there.
Tell's
Very
Kudus.
decent. Very good play. That's what we need a bit
Basuma,
more of.
Lovely play.
Come on, Tottenham. Come on, you Spurs.
Here's Danso. Yeah, I just feel like Danso, when you're comparing him to the top centre-backs, he's just got a little bit missing from that on-the-ball approach sometimes.
So what do we actually do? Because we've got so many centre-backs here at the moment. Where do we go
I
from
don't have
here?
a problem with Danso as a squad option. I think he's good to come in. I just think he's never going to be as good as Romero.
But then what
Van der Ven.
about Dragusin, Takai?
Yeah.
You've got Vuskovic, who
Vuskovic.
needs to be playing. For me, Vuskovic has to be playing, getting a lot of minutes this season. For me, he's just behind Romero and VDV. So who do you get rid of?
I think Dragoshin potentially. Nice ball to to Kudus, and he plays it down the line, and Tell's chasing onto the long ball, but Keeley does really good sweeping. Actually, it's a good pass as well. But Spence is going to come and get this loose ball, is he? No, he's not. I like these direct balls into Kudus and Tell. They're doing a good job holding it up. But here's Luton coming down the left-hand side into the box, but no one's getting past Spence.
Good defending.
Well done.
Well done, Jed.
Davo says the Kudus sauce. He's got so much sauce. Tell Kudus, bro, man. It says Sleepy Mocha. All right, here's Vicario. Good pass into Mikey Moore. Mikey Moore hasn't seen much of him just yet. Oh, Donnelly got that all wrong. Moore played on to Donnelly and he just shanked his pass. Going to be a throw into Luton. Josh Keeley now.
I'd like to see Donnelly in the 10.
Yeah, me too.
That's who I want to see play there.
Here's Keeley.
Got a great shot on him as well, Jamie. He can finish from outside the box.
Here come Luton on the left-hand side. Oh, it's a poor pass on the overlap.
The columns at Kenilworth Road are reminding me of White Hart Lane.
Spence gets a free kick.
Do you remember those poles on the on the east side? Restricted view seats.
God, damn, I'm not happy to see the back of those, to be honest. Always the worst when you get a ticket in the East. It's like, this seat is restricted. Oh, for God's sake. Then you have to move your head all the time. Who's taking the corner? Can you tell me? Oh, we've given the ball away in on the edge of our own box and pursue. I think it was that Kudus gives a free. No, yeah, Kudus gives a free kick on the edge away on the edge of our own box. We've given it away. So free kick to Luton.
Chance for them to go ahead here.
So I missed who gave that away. So it was Basuma playing it to Kudus, who got caught on the ball, and then Clark got. Kudus was forced to foul Clark. So free kick around the edge of our own box. Who's going to take this?
It's a good distance away from the goal to get it up and down. You can put it in a dangerous area.
All right. It's a good position for Luton. Who's taking
Any
it?
news on Kulu coming back?
He's not going to be fit for the start of the season. Into the wall, good block, and a follow-up shot blocked again, and they still have it, and it's forced out wide. Good defending Tottenham. Now Ali on the left goes down the line, cross it, and good block from Spence gives away a corner. Corner to Luton. While we're here, everyone scroll down, smash the like button. Would really appreciate if everyone does like the stream. It does really help support the channel. If you're enjoying these watch-alongs and all our streams and all our updates, would really appreciate everyone who's watching the stream right now. Only 150 likes. Let's get that to 1,000 likes. There's 2,500 people watching. So I'd really appreciate you go scroll down and smashing that like button. And yeah, would really appreciate the channel, supporting the channel. It takes a second. It's free to do. Naismith with a curling shot on the edge of the box, just wide. Yeah, so let's get those likes. Let's get to 1,000 likes. Just 50% of you need to like the stream, and we've got 1,000. So I would really appreciate everyone liking the stream. But yeah, let's get back to the game. Here's Van der Ven to Kevin Danso. Vicario, Tottenham trying to play out the back. Vicario, nice little play there from Vicario. Lifted the pass to Basuma on the left-hand side.
He's been picking things up from Kinski.
Basuma to Brennan. Yeah, a little chip pass. Here's Mikey Moore now. He wants to get on the ball and go on a run, but the space all of a sudden gets blocked. So he goes backwards. Van der Ven to Danso.
Someone needs to make some runs past defenders because
So open up the space for him.
because everything's played in front of them at the moment. It's tough for us to break the lines.
Basuma. Now Danso. Spence. Looking for a run. He's got Kudus ahead of him. He gives it off to Kudus. Kudus plays it back to Spence, who plays it back to Danso. Now Van der Ven. Out wide. Here's Brennan.
Maybe we just need Mickey to go on one of his runs.
Brennan goes down the line. Oh, he's being stopped by the defender. He's actually got a free kick.
Yeah, he was all over him there, pulling his shirt.
He's going a bit frustrated there, Brennan.
No, but that's good from Brennan, showing a bit of physicality. Don't be bullied off the ball. They've both got a bit of each other there, but I think it was the Luton player that instigated it all.
Joe Talks Football says, any players playing the first game in this game? No, I don't think so.
No.
Kudus' first start, but no one's playing their first game, I don't think. Unless you count this is Tell's first game as an official full-time Tottenham player instead of online. And here he is on the free kick.
Come on,
the
Tell.
left-hand side, crossing position near the touchline. Crosses
Decent
it
ball
in, headed away.
no
Is it going
one's
to be a
there.
corner? Ali.
Where's Vuskovic when
Ali
you need
keeps it
him?
in for Luton. But we've won. The press has won ourselves a throw. Here's Kudus. Quick throw from him. To Basuma. Van der Ven. Now Danso on the halfway line. Gray. Spence on the right-hand side. Danso. Basuma to Van der Ven. Johnson. Donnelly in support. He goes back, though, to Van der Ven. Back to Vicario. Joel says, I'm talking about players from the Wickham game. Oh, no one's played in the other game who's playing now. It's all their first game of the day. Makosa, long ball forward. Basuma at offside anyway. Good line, Tottenham. A swipe from Spence. It's going to be a free kick to Luton. Mistimed that.
Yeah, a little bit sloppy from Spence there.
Jack Harding says, would you rather Donnelly or Devine? I think I've seen, in the Tottenham show, I think I've seen a bit more from Donnelly so far, like in this pre-season. And I think Donnelly's, his loan spell at Leyton Orient, I don't think Devine's had a loan spell as good as that.
True.
So, I think Donnelly. Ball into the box. Header won by a Luton player, but it's cleared away by Mikey Moore. But flicked in, and Basuma makes sure nothing happens. And he plays a ball out to Kudus, couldn't quite get there. But Spence following in, but Luton have it. Ball into the box, over hit. And it's going to be a goal kick.
Packed stadium for a pre-season game.
Yeah, very, very packed. Here's Van der Ven. Been fouled. Going for a run. Naki Wells. Hitting him in the back. All right. Ball over the top for Johnson.
Come on, Brennan.
Brennan pick up the ball on the left-hand side. Oh, he's offside. Free kick to Luton. Jack Button says, is Josh Keeley starting for Luton? He is. He is. Keeley goes long. Donnelly can't keep up with the fullback. He's won it. Walters, that is. Now Clark. Clark out of play. It's going to be a throw to Spurs. Donnelly has it. It's not been fantastic yet, has it?
Were you more impressed by the earlier game? Yeah. No? Not impressed by either.
I don't think it was terrible. It wasn't great. We drew to Wickham. I can't sit here and say it was anything but underwhelming. But first half we were decent. Austin made a howler, which basically levelled the game.
Okay.
It was very much all Tottenham, and then they just had to take a shot from 30 yards, and Austin fumbled it into the net.
It's not what you need as a keeper.
So that was disappointing. Second half was pretty bad, to be honest. We looked completely off it. Here come Luton. Keeley. Ball over the top. Oh, is Ali getting there ahead of Danso? Is that a foul? Referee says yes. Free kick.
Another soft one for me there. They're both at it.
Yeah. Oh, another free kick for Tottenham to defend.
I wonder if Frank will change it up at half-time and we'll see a lot of changes, or do you think he'll stick with this kind of same formation?
I think he's going to stick with it. I think most of these players are going to play at least an hour.
Okay.
Ball into the box, headed away by Danso. Here's Keeley. Good ball, that. Oh, Clark.
For me, there's something in this formation that isn't quite working currently. So I don't know.
Oh, ball into box. Wells. Oh, my word. He got beyond Danso. Offside, and I think the flag was up.
We're not creating enough for me. We're letting Luton too much into this game. I don't really like it, Sim.
Lineup update, please. I can't really update it anymore because we don't have Donnelly as an option. Yeah, he was offside. It was actually a good line. You can see Danso held his run to catch him offside. Here's Vicario. Mikey Moore laying it off for Van der Ven. He's now going into the space. Van der Ven into Tell.
That's
Lovely layoff. Here's
Come
Mikey
on.
Moore. Donnelly to his left. Donnelly. Lovely play. Down the left to Johnson. It's a really good build-up. He's got Mikey Moore in support. He does go for him, but it's a poor pass from Johnson. Gets blocked. And are we going to win a throw here? Oh, is that a foul? Yes. No, it's a foul or throw? Throw. No, foul. Here's a foul. John apparently no throw.
Well, it was soft. It was soft. It was never a foul in a million years. The Luton player threw himself to the floor like a baby.
Oh, there's Kota Takai. He was just walking around the pitch. Not in the squad, I don't think, unless there's been another last-minute change, which we don't know about. Ball over the top. Spencer Vicario dealing with it. Vicario takes charge and boots it away. Throw in to Luton. Big up to everyone in the chat. 400 likes now. 2,500 people in the chat. Big up to everyone watching preseason today. Second game of the day, more than he bargained for. There was another offside. Oh, so it's our ball. Here's Basuma to Gray. Two players I don't think we've seen enough of yet is Gray and Moore.
Yep, agreed.
His Spence.
I don't think Moore's in his preferred position, to be honest with you.
He's struggling to impact the game, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
His Van der Ven.
Archie's trying to get on the ball, but the Luton players are doing well to kind of,
And so to Kudus.
surround him every time he gets it. And I do think not having Solanke in the team, it really does affect us as well.
Yeah,
because he's so good at holding that ball up, and he is a threat in the air all the time.
George says almost 3-2-2-3 formation. Yeah, kind of. Danso with the header, up and under. Who was that? Was that Moore battling with it in the air? Couldn't quite win it. Here's Clark. Good challenge from Basuma. And now Tell on the right. Beats one. Beats him again. But it wins a throw. He's hurt somehow, I think. Tell, is he? Here's Van der Ven. Basuma takes charge.
What's with the brace on Tell's arm? Has he got a little injury?
He always wears it.
Oh,
it's like,
wears
Suarez wears that bandage. It's just a thing.
Okay.
Van der Ven, he's been fouled again, Van der Ven. They love fouling Van der Ven. Every time he gets the ball, he goes on a charge, and only one way of stopping him, isn't there?
Well, they know what he's capable of.
Sometimes even that's not enough.
No.
Long ball forward, looking for Matisse Tell. Great touch that is, but he's offside. Shame. Sorry, it's Kudus. See, the problem is they both have a bandage on.
Yeah.
Kudus and Tell, so I keep confusing them both. Long ball forward into the arms of Vicario. Here's Basuma to Gray. Keeps it simple, off to Danso.
It's a little bit too defensive for me, this formation. I think we should be going a bit more attacking, especially in a pre-season against Luton. We don't need to be sitting back so much. I don't know if we really need Archie Gray and Basuma back there,
Here's Van der Ven to Donnelly. Turns, nice ball into Gray. Gray's looking for the ball over the top, and he goes for Johnson. It's not a good ball, it's over here. You can see what they're trying to do. They little triangle. Midfield opens up the space. He looks for the run and just immediately goes in behind. But it's going to be a free kick. Half an hour nearly gone here, and it's not been the greatest stuff so far. Keeley. Luton now is their turn to play out the back. Keeley goes long, but Spence picks up the loose ball. Oh, but it's fallen. It's not going to be a Tottenham free kick. I don't know if it was a handball. Maybe offside, actually.
Have we actually created a chance in this game
So
yet?
apart from the Kudus one off the line?
Yeah.
That's really it.
Apart from that one.
Nice play, Van der Ven. Donnelly on the left, in a bit of space. Here's Brennan. Goes down the left.
That's
nice
better.
play. Into Donnelly. Donnelly in the box. He's been crowded out. He's trying to work an angle, and he's lost the ball. And it's going to be a goal kick. Oh, Johnson blocks it. Is he going to keep this in? He does.
Oh, that's
Is
a
that
foul, ref.
Referee
Come
says
on.
yes. Get Donnelly over the free kick. Why not? You can take him.
Yeah.
Nice play from Brennan. Kept that in.
I
Well
like
done.
seeing Brennan using his physicality a little bit more in this game. That's a side of his game that we didn't see so much last season. If he can add that to the goals and assists, be fantastic.
So Tell is going to take this. It's on the left-hand side. It's near the corner flag. Nearly, basically a corner.
Can we do something clever?
Tell's going to whip this in. Into the near post. Flicked away. Only as far as Bissouma. Now Tell on the left-hand side. What can he do, Tell? He cuts inside, whips it to the back post. Good ball, just about headed away. Looking, was going to find Kudus there at the back post. Nice whip on that cross, though. Is there a mistake there from the Luton defender? Nope. They've been able to play their way out of trouble, just about. They've gone long, but nice pressing from Van der Ven. But his header is unfortunate, misjudged. But the long pass from the Luton player is all the way through to Vicario. So here is Danso. He's ordering around Van der Ven. Gray's come back to help. Here's Johnson. Danso. Spence on the right. Back to Danso. Assuming you're asking for it, he gives it off to Van der Ven. Danso. Spence. Gray nearly loses it. Gets a second chance and gives it back to Vicario. Here's Danso to Van der Ven.
There's been a lot of talk, Sim, about Bissouma's future with Spurs. Talk about a move to Turkey potentially and all these kinds of things. Where do you stand on it?
I think he will end up moving. I think at the end of the day, the guy is free kick, Tell being fouled. At the end of the day, I like Bissouma. I don't think he's a bad player. I just don't think... I don't know if he has the temperament to be in a team that's like challenging for a league title and being on it every game kind of thing. That's a big thing about him. And also he's got 1 year left on his contract. That's the reality. And unless we're going to offer him a new one, which there's no sign of, you've got to sell him to get a bit of money. And that's just reality. I don't think he's a bad player. And Frank might well like him, but I just think sometimes timing's a thing. And I think right now, the timing for him, I think he has to leave. I can't really see a situation where he stays.
Really? Interesting.
Why would you want to keep him?
I would just for the a player like Bissouma at his top, he's fantastic. And last season, for the big games, he really did raise his game, and he was fantastic. So for me, he's a player that I wanted out for quite a long time. I think if Frank can actually get the best out of him, I think he's worth keeping around.
Would you offer him a contract?
Not quite yet, but I'd want to see, the level of commitment and can he be a bit more consistent in this start to the season.
See, that's the thing. If you're not going to offer him a contract, though, and you're looking to see things, then your time's against you. You've only got a year left.
True.
How long do you give it? Because in 6 months' time, you can start talking to clubs and move for free. So you've got to make a decision now. Either you give him a contract or you sell him. Really. Oh, Donnelly's been nearly caught on the ball. He actually shielded the ball pretty well in the end. Well done. Gives off to Danso. Danso ball. Nice ball there from Danso into Kudus. Trying to get the wrong side of the defender, but falls backwards. Here's Danso again, twisting and turning, and ball up to Tell, but couldn't quite find him. And it's a good play from Luton, actually. Good passing around the press. And here they come, down the left-hand side. Taking on Spence. Ali in the box. Spence does well. And gives off to Bissouma. Release it! Release it! Oh, he's done well. He's dragging the ball forward. He's done well. He puts it into Brennan. Brennan's in the box. And his shot is awful. Ugh.
Brilliant bit of play there from Bissouma.
That was good from Bissouma. Brennan's got to be doing better there. Offside as well.
It's not his favourite.
Offside.
Who's gone down there, though? That's a worry.
That Bissouma. Took too long to release it, Bissouma. That's why he was offside. Nice idea, though. Yeah, Bissouma's down.
He's back up.
Back up again. Throw into Tottenham. Donnelly to Van der Ven. To Vicario. Here's Basuma. Here's Spence. Flicks it past the player but gives it away. Tell, though, nicking the ball away from one of the Luton players. Half an interception. Johnson pressing. Donnelly as well, following suit in Tottenham. Do well to stop the attack, the flow of the attack, but it's a throw into Luton. Oh, it's Kudus wins in the middle of the park, but doesn't quite take it in his stride, and the Luton team can win it back. Long ball forward, a switch. Here's Wells. Donnelly coming over. Offside. Good line, Tottenham. We're catching him offside a lot.
I think defensive stability so far, what I've seen from pre-season has been, better than last season. However, for me, there's a bit of a lack of creativity here in this kind of system that's being played by Frank.
Well, to be fair, when you take Decky, Maddison, and
there
potentially Gibbs White out of the team,
and Solanke
as well,
yeah.
hold up play. Creativity's going to take a hit, isn't it?
Richie as well. He's a huge threat at set pieces. You put a player like Richarlison in there, he causes havoc, and he's very good in the air.
Oh, Spence dawdling on. And he's fouled it. He's got caught on the ball on the edge of his own box, and he makes a foul.
Just dilly-dallying, wasn't he?
Sim just say it. This football is bad. Look, at the end of this football hasn't been great at the moment, but I don't expect it to be great. I don't expect to see great football just yet. It's going to take time.
Yeah, it's not what it's about pre-season, but for me, I'm just curious to see what happens at half-time as well with regards to changes. And we've heard that Frank likes to change things in game and stuff like that. So, that was one of the things that a lot of the people that were frustrated with Ange kind of said. So be interesting to see if he does switch it up, if he sees it's not quite working, if he tries someone else in the kind of 10. I don't know. Let's see. But Luton here with a free kick, very dangerous area. And he's just skied it.
Poor.
Very
Josh
poor effort.
Bonner says, not playing between the lines since Reading first half. Yeah, the passing forward hasn't been particularly impressive. Oh, there's Bardi. All the people out in force at Luton today. Vicario.
It's only a quick hop, isn't it? It's not too far.
Vicario, little chip pass to Moore, whose touch evades him. Tell, was that a foul? Referee says play on. Tell chasing down. We're looking to press, but we can't. They're just playing through our press at the moment, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. They're playing through it. Keeley.
Yeah, they look
That's a good ball from Keeley.
They look very well organised, Luton. Could they make a push for coming back up?
They're in League One now.
Oh, did they go down
double
all the way?
relegation.
Oh my days! I didn't even realise.
Here's Baptiste, all long forward, and nice defending from Spence, blocking the cross and winning the ball. Didn't play it forward quick enough though, and he gives it away. Looking for Gray, and now Luton in the box. Pull back! Oh my word! Across the face of goal. No one there to tap it in. So Jed initially did really well, and then he just got ahead of himself. He didn't play the ball forward, and ended up giving the ball away. What's this? So here's Spence. Poor from him there. A couple of really sloppy moments. We got away with that one. Oh, I think
Could have
the
been our own
deflection,
goal.
yeah,
Could have been our own goal.
So it's a throw into Luton.
I hate to say this, but Luton have been the more threatening side this half.
Hard to disagree. Here they are in the box, and a good block, and another corner to Luton. 5 minutes to go till the break.
It's a chance from this corner. It's going to be whipped in.
Okay. It's an in-swinger from the right-hand side, and Vicario misses it, and I think the defender ends up heading it over the bar. Got away with that one, Vicario, I think.
He's never been too confident coming for crosses, has he, Big Vic?
Corner in. Yeah, I tell you what, he misses his punch. He gets away with it. Oh, that's gets nowhere near it, really, does he?
No.
Gets nowhere near it. Here's Spence with the throw. Tell gets fouled. No, he doesn't.
No
Referee says
foul,
play on, but
that's-
Spurs had the loose ball. Here's Donnelly to Gray. He looks forward. Nice ball into Kudus. Lays off to Spence. Spence can't get under control, but wins a throw. Spence. Kudus. Throw in again.
I think Kuda should have finished that.
What, the one off the line?
Yeah.
Probably.
Mm.
He was on his right foot, though, so
Mm.
it's tough, but I think he'll be a bit disappointed.
Yeah, for sure. It was a big opportunity. I think it would have changed the kind of feel to this game as well.
Here's Donnelly to Gray. Again, looking forward for those runs in behind. He plays it short to Mikey Moore, who turns out of trouble. Gives off to Spence, who goes long to Kudus. Now Kudus is going on a run. Can he get there ahead of the defender? He wins a corner. Well done, Kudus.
Can we sneak one here before half-time the same way we did in Bilbao?
Who's taking the corner? It's going to be an in-swing. Well, it's going to be a corner from the right-hand side. Tell's going to be an out-swinger, actually.
Tell's taking everything today, isn't he? Come on, Matisse.
Tell out
Good
swing.
ball in.
Oh,
Ooh.
Keeley comes and just about punches it away. And now Luton on a counter, but Tell does well to win the back, but it's fallen to Clark. And he's going for the ball in behind. I think Danso's going to get this. Well done, Danso. Here's Basuma. Spence to Gray. Gray to Mikey Moore. Got under a minute of the half left. Brennan Johnson. Nice ball to Moore, but
Come on,
that's just
Mikey.
about over here. And Luton come away with it. Ball cleared. Gray. Can we take the loose ball to free kick? Foul by Gray. Ugh. And 10 seconds of the half remaining. I doubt there'll be much added on time.
Nah, surely the referee will just blow up. Will Frank have the team talk on the pitch again like he did last time?
Probably not. Maybe. But as the last time he changed all 11 players. Let's see. It's I think they've blown up. Yep. Half time at Kenilworth Road. Tottenham and Luton drawing 0-0. No goals as of yet in this pre-season friendly. Not a lot to shout about so far in this game. Not too many efforts on goal. If I'm looking at the stats, do we have stats? It's 1 shot to Tottenham the whole game, 5 shots for Luton, 1 big chance for Tottenham, none for Luton. So we've had the better chances, but they've had more shots. 3 corners for Spurs, 2 for Luton. It's not been the best game of football, in all honesty. We had 1 big chance from Kudus. It looked early on, we were getting Kudus and Johnson hitting them early into space. That's kind of gone out a bit. Starting to get sloppy at the back. Kudus lost it in a bad area. Spence lost it in a bad area. So that isn't great as well. That's kind of creeping into our game. You can see kind of what we're trying to do, but at the moment it's clearly a work in progress, aren't we?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. He's just trying things out though, Frank, at the moment. And that's what pre-season's all about. There's no, you can't read too much into these games at the end of the day. However, as we get through pre-season, we've got a Super Cup coming up at the end of it. So I'm hoping that by the time we get to that game, Frank will have an idea of who he wants to start, how he wants to play, and who are the players that he wants around for the whole season, and who are the ones that it's time for a new challenge, or you're sold completely. So
that's what this whole period is about, isn't it? It's just about figuring out who should be part of the squad, who fits what positions, profiling players, profiling, even figuring out formations and setups which works best for what it is. And I think it's no surprise it looks a bit not turgid, but it looks like stodgy. It's clunky. There are some players who might not be in their best positions. There are some players whose futures might be away from Tottenham. There's a lot to be decided. So I think that's what we have to go through. We have to go through these experiences, don't we, to figure all that out. And that's what happens when you appoint a new manager. It's gonna take all this time, isn't it, to figure all this stuff out. And just showing the highlight of the only good chance we had was good link up between Tell and Vicario to create that opportunity for Kudus, who had a shot cleared off the line. That's been our only shot of the game, Amir. 1 shot of the game.
Not good enough. Not good enough. For me, somebody needs to be grabbing the game by the scruff of the neck, and if it is by having some shots from outside the box, or by just creating a bit of trouble, running up players, you've got to try and break the lines, and we haven't been doing that in this game so far. So it will be interesting for me to see if Frank does change it up a little bit at half time. I know he wants to give you were saying 60 minutes kind of thing for minutes in the legs, but it does need tweaking. So we'll see if Mikey Moore's still in that 10. Maybe he shifts over to the left. I don't know. We'll see.
This is the goals earlier today.
Pape Mate.
That was Pape Sarr.
What a player he
scoring.
is.
He's playing in the 10 today and scored a brace. So maybe have we found a new position for him? Good timing of the runs.
I
good
think
finish.
he can play anywhere in the midfield, Pape. He's a fantastic player. We've seen him get goals. We've seen him get wonderful assists. He's got a fantastic engine.
They're not going to show. Are they going to? No, they're not going to show Wickham's goal, are they? Spare Austin some blushes. Nice finish that was by Sarr. In terms of today's game, Luton game. Who's stood out for you? Do you think?
Stand out so far?
Anyone stood out?
Not really. No real standout performers. It's been interesting to see Johnson on the left and him taking on his man there a little bit. He's looked bright. Donnelly's looked okay there in the left back as well.
I think Danso's been all right. To be fair, I know I was saying stuff about him, but I think he's been pretty good. I don't mind Tell. I think he's been all right.
Tell's been bright.
Tell's been bright. I think he's been holding up the ball okay at times. So he's been decent. Other than that, yeah, not too much to shout about. Basuma and Spells been good.
Yeah.
Cario, I mean, he missed that one set piece, didn't he? So that wasn't great. In terms of players, I want to see a bit more from Gray. I think has played a bit too safe in this game. Gets the ball, doesn't play it forward, always sideways and backwards. I think he's a player who kind of was known for his bravery, and I wasn't seeing that today. That's kind of how he made it at Leeds, always being brave in so many different positions, and I'm not seeing much of that today from him. Mikey Moore in the 10 just isn't working at the moment.
No.
Not working, not getting on the ball,
really,
not doing it. I think I don't know what it is. Maybe he feels like he needs to stick central to because he's a number 10, but he's got to be floating around the place. He's got to be demanding the ball, picking up the ball in different positions at the
Little
moment.
1-2s.
Things like that. And at the moment, we're just not seeing much from him. He's not getting involved.
No,
not getting involved.
Not enough. Not enough. I think if he was in Johnson's position, he would have been involved a lot more, and maybe he would have even created a little bit. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see if Frank does switch things up a little bit.
Kudus, hot and cold, obviously had that chance. Yeah, I think we saw a lot more of him the first game, really. This one has been a bit
quieter. I think, from
Kudus. Not really his all action, taking people on, beating players. He had the chance where he was off the line, but apart from that, I think he gave the ball away sloppily on the edge of our own box, and just wasn't great today. At the moment, I want to see more from Kudus.
Yeah, me too.
Spence, I haven't actually been that impressed with Spence. I think defensively he's been really good. There's a few times where he's 1-on-1 with the winger and he's been able to stop anything happening. But on the ball, he's been so sloppy, really sloppy, not playing the ball quick enough, kind of relying on himself to dribble his way out of trouble, and and also losing his concentration when he's got to pass his way out of trouble. Need to see better from Spence, to be honest.
Yep, agreed.
Got a super chat from Malware. It says, "Gents, we need to understand that Frank's approach is more about sustainable growth and building something long term. We need to give it time." Yeah, I understand that. Understand that as well, for sure. If we want this to work, it needs time, and that's reality.
Do you think Frank will be given time, given our track record with managers, Sim?
Oh, I do, but is he going to get any more time than Ange got? Probably not. But will he be 17th? Probably not as well. But Frank wants the trophy. So, sorry, Ange.
Yeah.
Look, I don't want to get into an Ange-Frank comparison. Do I think he needs time to be successful? Yes. Will Spurs give him that time, given that no manager has lasted 2 years since Poch? It's tough to say.
And what is success in Frank's first season?
Success, I think. Top 6 and have a really good crack at a trophy. I think success is probably 5th, I would say. I wouldn't say 6th is success. I would say 6th is like you're on the right path, like good season. A success is different. How do you define what success means? Is it, you've had a good season, or is it, okay, you've done something really good kind of thing? You've achieved something.
Well, I'll be very honest with you, Sim. I think success is winning a trophy. 5th, 6th, 7th, 4th, 3rd, to me, doesn't make too much of a difference. Obviously, our position in the league, if we do improve and if we are challenging, that would be incredible if we were challenging for a title. But given the squad, given the new manager, given all the ins and outs that will happen, I don't know if this season we will really be challenging for a title. And if it is more realistic to be looking around that 4, 5, 6 position. But at the end of the day, if Frank wants to be successful at this club, he has to repeat what Ange managed to do and win a trophy. So do you think he's got 2 years to do that? That's the time frame that he's got.
I don't. I don't think he's going to be judged on that. I think the board have shown they're not going to judge the managers on that. If he's getting top 4 or top 5, then the board are going to be happy. I don't think they're going to get on his back.
What does that say about our board?
Well, everyone knows that it's all about money, and it's not about winning the trophies. That's not important to them. Obviously, it was important we won the trophy last season because our league form was so bad, but I don't think they cared if we won Europa League or not. They only cared because we didn't get top 4, 5, and on top of that, because we didn't get top 5, even though we won the Europa League, it wasn't good enough. So that's the reality. I think they want good league finishes because they want sustainable team finishing in Champions League regularly via the league, because you can't rely on winning Europa League.
But what would be more sustainable than winning trophies season in, season out? Better than finishing 4th, 5th, 7th, 3rd.
Not all trophies guarantee you Champions League, do they?
That's true.
And that's
true.
why they don't care about it as much.
They should start caring, mate.
They want Champions League football. They don't want trophies.
I want that too.
Yeah, I want it too.
You can want two things at the same time. You know.
Agreed. Look, we could go out every year. Let's say for the next 10 years, we go out of the third round of all the cups every year. And we finish top 4 every year.
You think they'll be happy with that?
They'll be happy.
They'll keep Frank for 10 years. He'll be our Fergie.
They'll keep him for as long as he's getting top 4.
Mate.
That's it.
That's crazy.
That's the reality.
That's crazy.
That period when Arsenal under Wenger, where they weren't winning any trophies but they were finishing top 4, that's Levy's wet dream. He'd love that. That's it. That's, you know what I mean? Doesn't matter to him about trophies.
Mate. Well, Frank's got a free hit in Udine.
Saves him money putting a parade on.
What a parade, though. I want to, I've got to be there. I had to work last one. I couldn't make it. I was so annoyed that I couldn't make it down there. So, yeah.
We need another one.
Yeah, we need another one. Come on.
All right. Should be second half any minute now. Wasn't any stoppage, was there?
No.
So it's 4 o'clock now, so we should be getting the teams back out there. We'll see if there's any subs. Let's see if on social media if there's any subs, any rumours of any subs.
And Sim, what do you think of that Super Cup? Do you think, how does it rank in terms of a trophy for you? Like, is it something that,
I think it's a bit nicer than a Charity Shield.
Okay.
Because it's a bit, because it's got a bit more prestige about it, only because it's European.
Yeah.
And I think the fact that you had to win a European Cup to get there is good, is cool. And you're playing the team that won the Champions League. So I want to win it. I'm not going to lose any. It's not going to be like losing the Champions League final if we don't. You know what I mean? I'm not going to think about it for years to come. It's going to just be a game where it'd be nice to win, but I'm not like too bothered. I don't think we should be having a parade if we win it.
Oh, of course not. Oh no,
like,
no. Anyone? No, of course. Having a parade, no. But for me, I think that it is a great marker for our season. If we, somehow look, that Paris side is amazing. If we can somehow beat them, it will be a fantastic springboard for the team, for Frank's season, for everyone, for the fans. So I actually think that it's a lot more valuable than the kind of the Charity Shield, which is just kind of a.
Charity Shield is technically, I think, a friendly because you were allowed more subs.
Yeah, exactly.
In that game.
Exactly.
So wouldn't that mean it's technically a friendly if you don't have a limited amount of subs, which is a bit crazy. But I think this isn't. This is an official. This is a proper game. I think so. I think it's good. I think it would rank. I don't know if it's as valuable as the League Cup even, I would say. But I think it's not like a pre-season cup.
I would put it even maybe above the League Cup, you know. Yeah, so? maybe just around there, around that kind of League Cup.
Yeah,
because it is Paris, you know what I mean. You're looking at one of the best sides in Europe, so yeah.
It's still a European trophy.
Exactly.
I would want to add to our European collection. Not gonna lie.
Come on.
I would want to do that. Okay, when are we getting underway? Let's see. Anything happening? So, Ali Gold says, it's on Kotek. I don't believe he arrived with the squad. He's tracksuited up, so I'd be surprised if he was a late addition to the squad, but who knows after recent changes. Maybe we'll see Kota today. Apparently he arrived separately, which obviously we saw. All right, they're back on the pitch.
Come on, Tottenham, a little bit better second half. Let's have a few pot shots at the goal and let's try and create something. Give those fans something to scream about. Come on.
Has there been any subs? Let's see if is there any. Can't see any subs. All right. Kinski's. Oh yeah, Kinski's there. Good spot. Johnson out. Yang come in. Oh, come in, please. Is Yang in? No. People are saying Yang.
I want to see Yang. I saw him a little bit in QPR. He looked pretty good. Did all right for them.
Yeah, he did all right for them.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at outfield. Gray, Spence, Danso. Yeah, I'm not seeing any subs. Outfield. So Kinski's come on for Vicario. I think that might be the only sub, is it? Just the one change, someone said. All right, underway for the second half.
Formation-wise, it looks pretty similar as well.
Yeah, it looks like the setup is the same. Long ball forward, Wells. Van der Ven, though. Once one Van der Ven comes to you,
Mate.
they ain't stopping you. No stopping it. There's Josh Keeley making his debut against his former team.
Do you think Van der Ven could go like to the top of, centre-backs in the world ever? Is that his
Ever?
level? Yeah, ever. I'm talking Maldini levels.
Oh, I don't know about that.
That's the level I'm talking about.
That's a big shout. I don't know if... I think he's class, but I think that level is like... You have to live for defending, you know what I mean?
Mate, did you were in Bilbao, Sim?
Yeah, I saw that. He's still got so many levels to reach that kind of... Like, defensively, like, never switching off, like... having that love for defending. I think he's a special player, don't get me wrong, but is he on I don't know if he's ever going to reach Maldini levels. I mean, I'd love to say yes.
Well, we can only hope.
Maybe he has to stay fit first.
Yeah.
Here's Danso twisting and turning. Kudus, good nice play from Kudus, inside, dribbling, into Tell. Matisse Tell. Taking on the right back, forced backwards. Here's Basuma. I love when Kudus does that, just opens up the pitch. And with one move, one little chop, and the pitch is all of a sudden our oyster. Here's Van der Ven. Donnelly to Tell, who's found himself on the left-hand side at the moment. Cuts inside. Off to Basuma. Now Danso.
Getting a few more players forward now in this second half so far.
Brennan goes down the left into Tell. Now Donnelly to Basuma. Thought about a pass forward. He goes for a little ball in behind. He got that completely wrong. I don't know who he was aiming for. Just got it completely wrong. Josh Keeley to take the goal kick. He's actually been pretty impressive today, to be fair, Keeley, I find.
Yeah, it's been good.
I like that look of him. Maybe we should look at him.
Bring him back.
Yeah, maybe we should look at him.
Bring him home.
Here he is. a little dink into midfield. It's a decent ball there. Is that a foul? Referee says yes, I think. Has he given a foul? He doesn't seem happy, Clark, so maybe not. Throw into Spurs. Here's Van der Ven. Danso. Kudus.
There we go. There's those runs.
Effortlessly.
Brilliant. Brilliant play.
Basuma with a quick switch, but he just doesn't get it right out to Johnson, and Luton come away with it, and they're breaking through the lines. Number 2 out wide now. Van der Ven comes over, and he's just stopping the attack. Now, let's throw in.
Just look after those hamstrings, Mickey. Don't run too fast, mate.
All right, throw in. Is it a corner? Did I miss something? I swear he slid out for a throw. Well, it's a corner.
Corner ball.
Missed that. Who's taking it? It's going to be Saville. In swinger towards the back post, and it's headed away. Is it another?
This time it's going to be a throw in.
This time it's going to be a throw. Ali on the left, crosses in. Danso heads away at the near post. Naismith lets it go out for another throw to Luton. Ludwig to Ali. Down the left. Good defending from Gray. Here's Kudus. He's been fouled, surely. Free kick.
What do you think would be good numbers for Kudus this season?
I want him getting, 15 goal contributions probably. Something like that.
15.
What do you think? That's too much?
I think it's too little.
Too little?
Yeah. Little bit too little.
That's the thing. The thing is with Kudus is he's capable of getting way more than that, but it's always some of his decision making and some of his effectiveness in the final. Here's Kudus again.
But he's playing with our boys, not with the West Ham lot.
That's also true. But even Van der Ven, again, he's been fouled. He was in full flight there, Van der Ven. But even before that, he was never one for massive goal contributions. He's one where he's like a Dharma, he can look special and beat players for fun, and then he just sometimes struggles for the final bit of final piece.
I think he's got a little bit more about him than a Dharma.
No, he does. I agree with you.
He's got a little bit more. For me, I think he should be aiming more towards the 2025.
Well done, Spence. Oh, free kick to Luton.
How many did Johnson end up with last season total?
20.
So Johnson got 20. You're being bought in for big money. You should be aiming for 20, 25 plus for me.
I think 15 would be a good start.
Well, it depends what, right? 15 goals.
I think 15 just shows this guy can take his game, because he brings so much more than goal contributions.
It's true. It's true.
So if he has that and has a good amount of goal contributions, that's a good start. But I think the player of his quality should be aiming for 25, 20, 25 overall. Now Naismith for Luton. Going to play it forward. Down the line, here's Ali on the left-hand side. He's got a bit of space, crossing on his left.
Oh, it's a chance. Great save. Great save. Well done.
Good save.
Brilliant
on the
save.
volley there. And he parries it away. Wells at the back post, connected really well. And there was Kinski, low to his left to parry the shot away. A lot of power behind that, but...
Very good save.
First big chance of the half. Now Ali again is taking on Spence. He's giving Spence a tough time here. And he goes on the left and inside, and Kinski away again.
Ooh.
And cleared away from Van der Ven. Oh.
Luton looking again a bit more threatening.
Kinski in his short sleeves. What do you think about keepers in short sleeves?
In this weather? In this weather, why not?
Good volley. Good save there from Kinski.
They have to get the long sleeves out in a few months' time.
It was actually a more simple save than I thought. But Ali's giving Spence a tough time down that left. Spence should be, locking him up.
Yeah, it's not been an easy day for Jed. But do you know what it is as well? Fans have got to remember with pre-season, our boys, they are playing at 70-80%.
Oh,
big
chance again from Wells, and he's over the bar.
But yeah, they are playing at 70-80%. The real aim of these games is to get the minutes in your legs and come out unscathed. You don't want to get any injuries. So, you kind of...
Well played, Dan.
You kind of have to lower expectations a little bit.
Of course, we're not going to be at our best. No one is. No one is in pre-season.
No.
So that was Clark. Played little through ball to Wells, and his shot was over the bar. Good pressure from Danso.
For me, the real barometer of pre-season will be that Super Cup. That'll be the real barometer of how...
Where we really are.
Yeah, and how the whole pre-season's gone, and how what we're looking like for the season to come.
Here's Keeley. Oh, it's a good ball from Keeley, and Ali's got wrong side of Danso, and Danso has recovered and won a foul.
He's done well there. Well
good
done,
ball
Danso.
From Keeley, though. Good ball. Look at that.
Maybe it's another player we've let go who's going to come back to haunt us. Madueke going to bloody Arsenal.
He's got to be careful there, Danso. But one wrong move, and that would have been a foul.
Yeah.
Or Tottenham in the box here. Brennan, is that a foul? Referee says yes.
Ball's in the net, but it's not going to count.
Not going to count. Liberty Mr. Money Budio says, when it comes to Johnson, he must have an excellent goal contribution to justify 40 million. Kudus doesn't need to justify 55. Sim, you've got double standards. The big difference is Kudus is much more than his goal contributions and Johnson isn't. So that's the difference. So obviously Johnson needs a big goal contributions to justify his price tag because he doesn't provide anything outside of his goal contribution.
Yeah, but here's the thing: goals are what wins games. So if you're not lighting up the doing step overs and getting past players, if you're scoring and assisting, that's what I'm expecting you to do. So with 15 goal contributions for Kudus, it also depends what games they're coming in, right? If they're coming in in cups, in important games, in the last minute, he's coming up with winners the way Bale did back in the day. Every time you needed him, Bale stepped up, boom. If there are 15 goals like that, or 13 goals, a couple of assists, then that would be incredible. But I do think you need to be a bit more realistic and kind of like say, okay, Kudus, you're coming in on big money, you're competing with Johnson, because at the end of the day, these guys are in competition. You need to be aiming to be better than Johnson at the end of the day. You need to outdo him. You want to play, you want to be first choice, and maybe that's why he's playing Johnson on the left, because he's saying, maybe Kudus will be on the right, Johnson will be on the left. We still don't know what's going on with Sonny's situation. Captain Sonny, there's been a lot of talk about LA, right? There's been all this kind of thing. And for me as a fan, I just want to know if he'll be around or not. So give us some kind of announcement. Let us know what's going on with Sonny.
After the tour.
Yeah, that's true.
Because it's in the contract, he has to play.
He has to play, yeah. No, I get that.
Apparently Spurs will lose up to 75% of the fee if he doesn't play.
Wow, but what if he gets injured?
I don't know yet. That's why they should be wrapping up in cotton wool.
Yeah, exactly.
It's quite robotic at the moment, says Davo. Yeah, there's one way of putting it. Here's Naismith. Long ball forward. Ali.
Oh,
he just
nasty
headbutted
one there.
Spence.
Oof.
I think it was an accident, but Spence just took one to the chin.
Was it an accident though?
I have to see a replay. Look, it looked unintentional, but I might be saying sorry. Let's see this again. He's turned him.
Well, it's an elbow.
Oh, it's an elbow.
It's an
I thought it was
elbow.
a
That's a
head.
red card for me. That's you need to be off the pitch. He's given him an elbow to the face there.
Oh, that was intentional.
Yeah, 100%. He should be off the
That
pitch.
looks intentional, man.
He should be off. If there was VAR, he'd be off the pitch. He
He's
wouldn't be
lucky.
playing.
That looked intentional.
That was very intentional.
He didn't need to do that.
Mate, if I was Spence...
Sometimes you're protecting the ball, but he just went.
Mate,
bam.
if I was Spence, I would be livid. I would be livid. This is a pre-season game. What are you going around throwing elbows for?
That looked intentional.
That was dirty. That was disgusting. That's not what you want to see in football.
No.
You want to see that kind of stuff, go watch some UFC or something.
Here's Kinski. So Luton looking like they're getting some players ready. Here's Danso. So we're approaching the hour mark. Still 0-0 here. Spence cuts inside. Ali doesn't foul him, wins the ball back. Gray has a little nibble but doesn't get the ball. Naismith goes long and to no one. And it's going to be a goal kick. All right. Couple of subs for Luton. Are we really going to sit here for the 0-0? Can we get a goal?
I'd love to. I'd love one. Come
we
on,
get a
something
goal,
for us and something for those fans. Look, it's a full stadium there pretty much in Kenilworth Road.
0-0
Yeah,
friendly.
come on.
Man. Give us something.
Just stick 3 up top. Let's go for it.
Go for
Go
it.
for
mate.
it.
Fucking
Go
go
for
for it.
That's it. Come on.
Exactly. Let's just get Ange in for the last half an hour.
Bring him back. Bring him back.
Just for half an hour.
He's still in London. He's still in London.
Just get him on the phone. Is Kinski.
Someone in one of my groups spotted him in a bookshop in
nice
in
little
Hampstead.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
What book's he reading?
I don't know, but probably things that only winners read.
Gray with a switch of play to Brennan, who just kept it in, but his Keeley.
Do you think he'll get another Prem job?
Yeah, I think he could.
We could be coming up against Ange this season, do you think?
I don't know when he's going to get another job, but no, not this season. It might not be for a while. I think he'll need another job on before Prem.
Okay.
But if he does well in another job, I think he can get another Prem job. Here's Donnelly. Tell. Given away, and now here come Luton on the right-hand side, and referee stop play, head injury.
Do you know who seems to be doing very well in the managerial world is Robbie Keane.
Robbie Keane,
Yeah, he's been doing really well.
Ferencvaros, Maccabi Tel Aviv.
Really well. And, you know, I listen to him in interviews. I really like the things he's saying about the football and about management. And I think he could go to the very top of management, actually, Robbie Keane.
Brentford have told Newcastle that Wissa is not for sale. Wissa refusing to train and is disappointed with Brentford's stance. Player feels they have broken a pact allowing him to leave for 26 million and wants Champions League football.
Oof.
Could get ugly.
Could get very ugly.
All right, it's break and play while a player is down injured. So it looks like Divine Yang all about to enter the fray.
mean, now we signed Kudus, we're probably not looking for any more wingers. But would you have taken someone like Wissa? Having his the Frank connection as well.
Yeah, I think so. I think as a backup to Rishi.
And yeah, he can also play as a striker. Very good player. Very good numbers.
All right. Still waiting for play to get restarted. All right, as we're making this up. So Danso coming off. And who's this coming on? Number 67. Who's that? That is... We don't know. Oh, yeah. Byfield. Junai Byfield has gone to centre-back. Interesting, never heard of him.
No, neither have I.
Fair play. You missed also this guy, Johnson. Johnson? Yeah, Johnson in the earlier game. He what was his name? Oh, ball across the face of goal, just wide. It was 17-year-old. He came on. Thompson.
Okay.
He came on in the earlier game, and 17 got an assist within 3 minutes. It was very good.
Very good.
Here's Kudus. Always giving it away.
A lot of these youngsters, they're so talented. They just need to be given the time to show what they can do.
Good ball from Gray.
And he didn't give them too much time at all in his tenure. It'd be interesting to see if Frank does, but the amount of players we've got at the moment, the squad needs trimming, not adding on to. So I don't know how much of a chance they will actually get to play this season.
It's tough for so many players, isn't there?
Yeah.
Here's Basuma.
I mean, Williams Barnett, from what I see from his performances last season as well, and some of the goals he's scoring, he's way ahead of his age as well. Needs to be getting minutes in men's football.
It's not even about if you're good enough. It's just about getting an opportunity.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's luck. Look at Rashford when he broke in at Man United. It was just because there was a host of injuries. He just happened to play in a Europa League game because they had no one else, and he got a brace. And then literally... there was no stopping him after that, until obviously now. But he's a Barca now. But
do you think he'd be successful out there?
Probably not.
No, I actually think he could slot in well.
I don't know. He's not going to get in ahead of Rafinha and Yamal. Here's Johnson. Oh, Walters tackles him.
Yeah, you don't think he'll be starting week in, week out?
No.
Really?
Ball forward early. Byfield holds him up, but here come Luton. Cut inside, nice play. Oh, it's a foul by Kudus. Referee says foul on the edge of the D. Van der Ven's not happy. Oh, Van der Ven's wearing the captain's armband. Didn't notice that.
That's what I want to see. If he wants,
because Vicario's off.
If he wants to follow in Maldini's footsteps.
I guess it makes sense. Who else would be captain, really? Yeah, has he actually been here the longest?
Oh, that's crazy to think of. On this pitch, yeah. I mean, Davies isn't here,
on
is
this
he?
pitch, on
yeah,
this pitch.
Yeah, he would be. Who else has been there
Spence,
longer?
I guess. Spence, because he signed under Conte. Apart from Spence, though, it's mad. Van der Ven.
That is crazy. That is mad.
Oh, Basuma as well, I guess, has also been there a bit longer. All right, another free kick on the edge of the box for Luton. On the edge of the D.
Can they do any better than the last one that ballooned over?
So, Liam Walsh is over it. He's just come on. Also Saville. And Walsh into the wall. Good block by Byfield, I think it was. No, I actually think it was Kudus. Nice tackle. Beat Saville.
Got a release.
Really quicker. And he's putting Tottenham in trouble, but Kinski deals with it. And plays a decent ball out wide, actually, to Johnson. Well done. And Van der Ven picks up and Tottenham retain possession. Well done, Kinski. Kudus, quicker decisions, Basuma shouting at Mikey Moore to get closer. Moore, haven't seen anything of Moore at all in this half.
I don't think it's his right position. He's a winger. It's not a 10.
Here's Byfield. Spence. He's got 2 men on him, and he's been fouled.
Soft.
Basuma, Van der Ven. Byfield. Basuma. He's Kudus now. Spence. Byfield. Van der Ven. So into the last quarter of the game now. Still 0-0. Not much goalmouth action. Here's Mikey Moore. Good ball to Moore, to Tell from Moore in between the lines, but Tell couldn't quite turn. Basuma's at foul. He's got turned there, Basuma. And the ball over the top, and Walters can't keep it in. One shot on goal, shameful. Yeah, well, we haven't had a shot this half, have we? So we had one shot the whole game. It's not great, is it?
Far from Ange's pre-season games.
Yeah, they're a lot more exciting. Nice tackle from Tell.
Do you think we're going to live to regret the decision?
I don't even talk about that.
Too much pain and Ange pain.
Look, I don't want to talk about... Because I want to back Frank. I think Frank's good. And I think you should give him a bit of time. Look, of course, I think they've made the wrong decision. I still stand by that. But whatever, it's done now. But I don't, just because I think they made the wrong decision doesn't mean I don't think Frank can do well.
I get that. I hear that. Yeah, you've got to get behind him.
It's not like... It's not a binary like either we do well, Ange stays and we do well, or Frank comes in and we do bad. It's not like that. It's like they could both do well. I think I just would have rather kept Ange. That's all.
No, I hear that.
I hope we don't regret it though.
Well, you know what? To Frank's kind of luck, he's got a free hit with that Super Cup to get off to like an incredible start to his tenure at Spurs. So it will be very, very interesting to see how we get on this pre-season and then that Super Cup, and then the bread and butter starts with the league. I can't wait, Sim, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's very exciting.
Oh, it's going to be brilliant.
I think once we get going under Frank, we're going to go into a lot of games thinking that we can win. I do think that. But these pre-season games haven't been a bunch of joy as of yet. Here's Kinski to Spence. Heads it down the line, looking for Kudus. Intercepted by Saville. Spence, good challenge. Now Kudus, go on. Beat all three of them. Couldn't.
This time.
Byfield, nice play. Into Basuma. Dave Park says, I'm so bored, guys. And we're trying. Well, I can only tell you what's happening, you know what I mean? If nothing's happening, I can't just make things up. Here's more. To Spence out wide. Spence, come on, Tottenham getting into the Luton's half now. Kudus, does he win a corner? I think he does.
Here we go.
Right.
Bit of action.
Set piece, people. Can we get a shot on goal? Can we get a goal?
Get the big fella Byfield up there with
Where's Vuskovic?
Romero.
Get him in.
Oh my days.
Where's Vuskovic? We need him.
That guy.
Tell's going to be taking the corner. Interesting, Tell's on corners. I don't know why Donnelly's not on them. All right, Tell. Outswinger from the right-hand side.
Good ball in.
To the near post, and it's headed away. Only as far as Spence, who's jogging over to it. Now Basuma. Kudus. Sorry, no, it's Tell on the right-hand side. Early ball in. And it's going to fall to Keeley.
Keeley will be delighted with a clean sheet against his old employers, eh?
Yeah, for sure. He's playing well. He's
done,
Give him
yeah.
credit. He's passing, man. It's good. Long ball forward. Donnelly. People complain about how I say Donnelly. It's not Donnelly, it's Donnelly.
Donnelly.
Jamie Donnelly.
Oh, you say Donnelly.
Yeah, I keep saying Donnelly.
You keep adding an A in there for
keep
fun.
adding Donnelly.
Donnelly.
But even when you say Donnelly, it sounds like Donnelly. But
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I want to see Jamie in the 10. That's where I want to see Jamie. I think he can play there.
Yeah, I think so as well. I think he was much better there against Reading than he has been a left back. Even though he might be much better than Moore in the 10, to be honest. Yeah, might as well get some subs on. Get Yang, get Divine.
Get Ulusasi on as well.
Ulusasi. This is shocking from Frank. Just, all right, let's all calm down. Name me all the pre-season games under Pochettino. Yeah, I don't remember any results. You know what I mean? Let's just chill. All right. Dane Scarlett is coming on. Who else is coming on? Dane Scarlett, I saw. Who's 57? Rio Kyer Maton. Callum Olusasi. And I think Reece Alexander Russell Denny. Wow, 2 double-barreled names in his name. His first name is double-barreled and his second name.
Wow, interesting.
Russell Alexander Russell Denny. No, sorry, Reece Alexander Russell Denny.
Wow, interesting.
What a name. 2 double-barreled names.
The double barrel. Ball's going to be whipped in here by Luton. It's a dangerous one. Kinski's done well.
Nice claim, Kinski.
That's what I want to see from Kinski. You know, he did let in a few soft goals last season. I want to see him improve that side of his
More fouled.
That side of his game. We know he's good with his feet, Kinski.
He is.
But you also need to
save today as well.
Yeah.
Here's Van der Ven. Byfield to Moore.
Come on, Mikey.
Okay,
there
nice
we go,
run.
Mikey.
Off to Van der Ven. Look at Spence. No, doesn't go for it. Now he does. It's always that was Donnelly. Spence to Kudus. They're starting to get more players around Kudus, I've seen. Byfield thought about Kinski. Now gives it off to Gray. Who gives it off to Spence. Good build up. And Spence goes over the top looking for Tell. It's a decent ball and Tell's in there.
Chance.
Johnson. Cross. Going to find Kudus at the back post. Come on, Kudus. Here we go. Kudus cuts inside. Goes on the outside. Brilliant from Kudus. Cuts it back. Oh,
unlucky. That's brilliant
Saved
play
by
from
Keeley.
Kudus.
Well done, Kudus.
Brilliant play there. He absolutely skinned him.
He went in. He completely done him there, hadn't he? He couldn't keep up. And good comeback, and Johnson's flick just couldn't turn it past Keeley.
Who was that there? Free in the box.
And then, so look at that. Just couldn't keep up. Pulls it back. Oh, you know what? It would have been an own goal. Johnson didn't even touch it.
Was that Donnelly all the way forward as well?
Donnelly was there. So Matisse Tell is coming off for Dane Scarlett. Olusasi coming on. Number 76 as well. Who's that? That is James Roswell is coming on. Alfie Devine I can see is coming on. So Mikey Moore off. It's going to be a host of changes, people, for the last 15 minutes. Very similar to the game earlier today. But for the last 15 it was basically an academy team. Apart from Austin. Johnson is off. Tell is off. Donnelly is staying on, it seems. Gray is off. 42's 42. Will Lankshire's coming on as well. Van der Ven is off.
He's another one. What do we do with Lancashire?
Yeah, do we loan him?
Do we keep him around? I quite like the look of him. I like the look of him out.
Okay, so Donnelly is going to number 10. Has anyone senior still on? I don't know where's Scarlett then?
Must be up top.
Devine has gone into the number 8. Roswell just gave the ball away. He's there. I don't think there's any senior. No, Lancashire's gone up top.
Dane on the wing.
Dane on the wing, maybe.
There he is. Yeah. Out on
Dane's
the
got
left.
Left wing. There's Olasesi, his second game of the day. So yeah, everyone has gone off really. There's no senior players left. But no Yang Min Hyuk. Did Yang come on?
Didn't see him there.
Why would everyone come on but Yang?
Oh, here we go.
Here he is. This is Yang. Here he is.
Did come on.
Here
He's
we go.
rapid. Look at him.
Give it to Yang. See what you can do. Here's Yang Min Hyuk.
He's rapid.
He turns and gets tackled. Kyra Matten. How do you pronounce it? Kyra Matten. Yang foul, free kick to Luton. Kids getting a little high five from the players on the. Do we see Ben? Do we see him? No. Josh Keeley to take this free kick. So Yang Min Hyuk's on the right, Scarlett's on the left, Donnelly's in the 10, Olasesi and Devine in midfield, and Will Lancashire up front. Crossing the box and a header is well defended, and Yang is coming to help the defence. Go on, Yang. Well done.
Do you know what? It's very obvious to see that the youngsters are a lot hungrier than the
first teamers.
First teamers. You can already see the injection of pace into the game with these youngsters coming on. Yeah, of course.
Here's Ali. This game's going to finish 0-0, isn't it?
I'm not sure. There might be a little goal in it here. Yeah, I've got a little feeling. There might be a little a little Lancashire tap in. Come on. Come on, Will.
I'm feeling a bit of Donnelly magic. Ball over the top.
Oh,
well
I'll take
done,
that.
Kinski.
I'll take that.
Good defend, good keeping.
His goals for Orient in the cup. Wow, what a player.
Yeah. Against Man City, that goal.
Oh.
All right, long ball forward from Kinski. Yang keeps it in, I think.
Did well there, Yang.
Yeah, he did very well. And we're going to win a throw here? Nope. Long ball forward. Good switch. Actually a good ball, that. Look at that. Here come Luton. Good block. Good block by the left back. Who's playing a left back at the moment? 50. What? Kyra Matten, I think. Oh, are they in behind here, Luton? Oh, they got in each other's way, the two players. Two Luton players got in each other's way. Got away with that. Into the last 10 minutes. Tottenham pressing and forcing Luton back. Ball Lancashire. Oh, he's getting close to him. Couldn't pickpocket him. And Ali's been tackled by Kai Matten. And Kai Matten has handball, I think. Is it? Or is it a free kick? No, free kick to Spurs. Foul. Devine. A bit deeper today, Alfie Devine. Then it was in the 10.
He's another one that's, real question whether he's going to stay or have another loan.
And it could go apparently permanently to Millwall, they're saying.
Really? So
we have so much talent, we have to start maybe being a bit ruthless, you know what I mean? What can we do? Keep everyone forever?
We can't keep everyone, of course not.
Depends.
But I don't know if Alfie's the right person to be letting go. That's the thing.
Here's Olusesi. Donnelly. Didn't get the pass off to Dane. And it's going to be a throw-in to Luton. Luton now making a host of subs. Got 3 men on the touchline ready.
Keely's come off.
Keely's come off. All right. So they're making, there's a triple sub, I think, here for Luton. Saville, I can see. All right. Yamin Hook has just been hooked. No, he hasn't. Oh, is that a pun? All right. Approaching the final 5 minutes of this friendly. I think we're all going to be happy to see the back of this game. Keely, not Keely, it's not even Keely anymore, is it? So the team, they just announced a new team. Keidsman, Byfield, Roswell, Russell, Denny in a back 4. Then Devine and Ollie Stacey in the midfield. With Donnelly, Scarlett, Lancashire behind... Sorry, Donnelly, Scarlett, Yang and behind Lancashire. Yeah. We've Byfield just made a mistake passing out the back. Long ball forwards.
Come on, Spurs.
Yang, nice touch. Donnelly in
Here we
behind
go.
Scarlett. I think he came off from offside position. Yeah, he did.
Just as we were getting going.
Yeah, looked like maybe there was something.
Well, I hope the games out in Korea and Hong Kong are a little bit more eventful than this one for you, Sim.
I hope so.
Who is it? It's Arsenal and
Newcastle.
Newcastle.
A couple of decent games.
Very decent. And you know Madueke is going to be gunning for us.
Ben's taken an American guy to the game today for his first ever football game.
Oh, really?
And
wow.
Not going to see a goal.
No. Welcome to football, mate.
This is how it is.
I think that's one thing Americans find hard to understand about soccer, as they call it, you know? Because their sports is so much points going on, basketball all the time.
Goals are special in this game.
Yeah,
treasured.
Exactly.
Points are given away for nothing in these games. All right, corner to Luton.
Well, we still got 3.5 minutes.
Yeah,
you never know.
Do something here. Can we do something, Tottenham?
Or are Luton going to get a goal here?
Ball in the box, headed away at the near post.
I mean,
Go on, Yang! There we go. Go on. All by yourself.
Oh, it's a good tackle.
Good tackle, and tried to take one of the Balloon players on. Couldn't quite get past him.
Looks up for it, though. Does
he's nippy, isn't he?
Yeah, he's quick. He's very quick. He's probably been racing VDV all day long.
Here's Byfield to Kinski. Roswell. Byfield to Devine. Can he turn? Oh, tries to pass out wide. Just about kept under control. Well done. Yang. Nice 1-2. Into Lancashire. Okay, this is decent. Keep going on. Let's say out wide. That's it. Russell Denny out wide to Scarlett. Come on, can we build up a move here, Scarlett? inside. Nice play. This is good. This is good. Come on. Yang 1-2. That's all right. Back to Yang. Oh, it's not a good ball. Oh, it's all broken down. Oh well. Oh, Donnelly just got nutmegged. God.
Luton don't look like a League One side though, do they? They look like
a Premier League team not long ago. Here
exactly.
we go. Here we go. Mistake. Byfield dipping in into Yang. Into Donnelly. Release. Yang 1-2.
Oh,
Yang likes
chance.
Byfield.
Here.
Oh, cut out. The cross across the face of goal cut out. Russell Denny.
Come on, let's get one before full time. Come on, lads. Come on.
Come on, can the kids do it? Are the kids all right? Foul, referee.
He went down there. He went down. Don't like to see that from my players. No, don't dive. Oh, here we go. He's nicked it.
Into Lancashire.
Go on, Will.
Lancashire shot.
Oh,
He's
dragged
it
it. Come on, Will.
Oh, he knows he should have buried
That's
that.
a great chance.
It's
a great chance. It's the best chance we had since the Kudus one earlier.
Snatched. That's our second shot of the game, no? Olasasi, good stuff.
Do you know what? He's been brilliant every time we've seen him, Olasasi.
He just snatched it in.
Yeah, he could have gone near post as well.
Scarlett was there at the back post. Yeah, he could have squared that.
Could have squared that as well. That's the wrong decision.
That's
the wrong decision, Will.
All right, last minute of the game. Don't know if there'll be much added on. This could be it.
Yeah, we're coming up to the 90th minute here.
10 seconds left. Oh no, can Luton... Well done, Byfield, up on that. And there's an offside. And I think he's blown for full time at Kenilworth Road. It is finished 0-0 in the second pre-season game of the day. Two games in one day. Incredible. First of its kind. But... we haven't won either of them.
No.
Unfortunately, we're not going to do a post-match fan show or inter-match reaction stream. We're going to do the instant-match reaction on this stream because I have somewhere to be. I have better places to go, better than talk about this game for another hour. Got better places to be, I think. So this is our instant-match reaction. Luton 0, Tottenham 0 at Kenilworth Road. Amir, this is the second pre-season game of the day. We obviously drew to Wickham earlier today. Not much you can really learn from this. I mean, we had 2 shots the whole game. Obviously, Frank is trying different things. I guess the interesting things are who he's playing where, what he's trying. Started the day with Kudus on the right, Mikey Moore in the 10, Brennan Johnson on the left, Tell up top, Gray partnering Basuma. You had you had Danso and Van der Ven with Spence and Donnelly came in left back last minute. Had a couple of moments early on with Kudus kind of having a shot clear off the line. Luton very quickly got into the game and forcing us a bit on the back foot, but without really doing much. Second half, yeah, I mean, it's kind of all of the same. Kinski had to make a couple of saves from a volley. Kudus was probably a bright spark. I think Kudus came alive a bit in that second half, getting on the ball, dribbling,
a little bit
people,
better, yeah, a little bit
opening
better.
up the game. But what when you're thinking about the game and what are your thoughts about? I know it's pre-season. Can't really make too many sweeping conclusions. But what do you kind of learn from what you saw today?
What do I learn? Well, I learned that the youngsters are hungry. They're very hungry. You saw the pace injected in when they all came onto the pitch. Maybe they could have done, maybe I would have done it a little bit different with the 2 games. Maybe have one game where it was just youngsters and then one game where it was all your kind of mainstays. But look, there's some positives to take from those 2 games, and the fact that we come through unscathed, no injuries, minutes are in legs. That's what I'm looking for from these pre-season games. In terms of, do we know exactly who we want to keep around and who we don't? I don't think you're any closer to knowing. You're going to have to give that a little bit more time. Frank's going to have a better look at all of the players. Did anyone in particularly impress me coming on? Hugh coming on. I think he was bright. Anybody else? Not so much. No real standouts for me.
Yeah, it's tough to really. I think things we saw were a first look at Gray under Frank. Gray in midfield. I think he was playing a bit too safe. And when he was going for those more ambitious passes, didn't really have it in him, to be honest. A lot of them were going astray. Not many of them were. But even when
they came off, the next step after that, someone would lose the ball. So okay, you've done an incredible 60-yard pass, but you needed that. There needs to be something at the end of that. I think the system played today didn't work. So it'll be very interesting for me to see if he changes it up a lot in some of the other games. Just we weren't creative.
Johnson off the
left, more in the 10.
To be honest, I don't think he looked any worse than he usually does on the right, to be honest.
Yeah, it just didn't work. He just
wasn't getting in those positions.
Yeah.
But then again, how many times did we put the ball across the face of goal? Probably not many.
Not many, and there wasn't anyone in the box that was a focal point that you can, would expect to get on the end of those kind of balls. So.
I thought there were some nice things from Tell. I actually quite like what I saw from Tell.
No, he was bright as well, but I don't know what his best position is, Sim, to be honest with you. I don't think he's a striker.
I think left wing. On the left. I think off the left, maybe left forward. Kind of thing.
Yeah.
Tucking inside. I think that's probably his best position. But I think Tell showed bright sparks again. He nearly got an assist for the Kudus chance. Yeah,
that was great play. That was very good play.
Moore was quiet, I have to say. I think there were moments where he got on the board and he was like, okay, I'm going to go on a dribble now. But never quite got going, I think.
No link-up play either. The no 1-2s,
Wasn't right in the 10. Wasn't right. Didn't really suit him.
No.
He didn't get the space he needed to get away from people and open the game up. I think our brightest player, it's not saying much, it probably was Kudus. I think he was one, at least when he got the ball on more than one occasion, he would burst into space, burst past 2 or 3 players.
Agreed.
And open the game up and look like maybe something's likely to happen. Also, he set up that chance right at the end when he went on the outside of the defender, cut it back for Johnson, nearly caused an own goal. So that was good. So I think Kudus definitely our most threatening player. Defence looked pretty solid, at least. Spence was a bit suspect with some of his stuff. I actually think he was the weakest out of the lot, really. I think Ali was giving him a tough time down the left, and I thought he was sloppy as well with a couple of times giving the ball away in his own half. Thought Danso and Van de Ven pretty good. No complaints about them.
Yeah. Solid.
Yeah, at the end of the day, look.
Clean sheet.
And 75 minutes, they all went off. So clearly out of plan, just give them 75 minutes. That's clearly what pre-season's all about, getting the minutes in their legs, getting the fitness up, and obviously trying to get the team to grips with how Frank's going to play and all these different things. But that is not result dependent. That's more about them learning and making mistakes and getting things wrong, and Frank correct him, saying, no, you did this, you made this run, you got to make that run.
Yeah.
And that's what's going to happen.
Exactly. And
also Frank himself, because he's new to the job, he's going to be trying different things. Okay, let's try Johnson off the left. Let's see how he does here. Let's not just do it for 10 minutes, let's do it for a whole game, Let's try more in the 10. Let's try Donnelly inverting left back. Let's try all these different things to see what fits what. And it's not even that, it's probably different setups as well. Let's try this setup, that setup. So there's going to be things that go wrong. There's going to be things that don't look right, because he's still trying things. And he's still... that's why I reckon that's why he wanted multiple friendlies in one day, because he didn't want to wait for another friendly to be. He wanted to give all the players in the squad opportunities in different positions as much as possible, and the only way you can't do that if you'll just keep if it's one game at a time.
100%. No, look, I really agree with what he's done today. I think it's a really good sign for us that this is what he's wanted to do. I'm very curious to see the next steps that he will take in the next few games. Will he correct some of the things that needed correcting in terms of the system? Will he give some of the kind of younger players a little bit more, the ones that he thinks, he'll keep around? He doesn't want to loan out. Will Vuskovic get more minutes? Will Moore get more minutes? Will Devine? It's going to be very interesting to see.
Yeah, completely agree. All right, well, look, they finished 0-0. There was one shot. I mean, look, I guess the subs, I would say the Miami Hook came on. He was all right. Lancashire obviously had the chance near the end. Byfield, I thought, looked handy. The centre-back came on. Byfield.
Did all right. Did good.
I thought Kinski, actually, he'd had another good game.
Yeah.
Play made some good saves and some more good passing. Vicari, I thought, some good passes as well. He was good. But I don't know how much more I can talk about this. I don't know what else to say. I mean, it is what it is. We drew 0-0. We're trying new things. It wasn't a great performance. Not much to talk about in this game.
Everyone's fit and healthy and ready for the next few games and for the tour out to the Far East. So that's the main thing, the main takeaway from this one. All
right, well, I think that's all we're going to have time for today. Tottenham 0, Luton 0 at Kenilworth Road. We'll see you back tomorrow, where we're somehow going to have to dive even deeper into this game and do player ratings and all these kind of things and find some more things to talk about. Maybe we'll look at what we can learn from how Frank's set up and all these different things. So we'll go see you tomorrow. I'm off to Oasis. I'm going to have a good night. And I'm going to put this game behind me.
Enjoy it, brother.
I'm not going to be remembering this game very soon. So see you all tomorrow. Like, subscribe and comment. And as always, come on,
you Spurs.